Not as ridiculous as that animal. So how was your Thanksgiving? Did you eat a turkey? Did you stuff a turkey?
I didn't do shit.
Well,
But I did eat a turkey, yeah.
that sounds...
I
the hell is this?
I made
Jesus. Oh
no.
They're scissoring. Okay. Very comfortable.
I made a discovery about myself in Thanksgiving dinner, and that's that I can't function at all after I've eaten it, and that I can't think, I can't breathe, I can't see, I can't hear.
That's the itis. You had the itis. that's a condition lots of people get.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so bad.
Oh, I had it. I had it bad.
Yeah.
We only made like 3 dishes, and I just ate them all until my eyes rolled back in my head.
Yep. I think the main culprits are stuffing.
Taters?
Yeah. Sweet potatoes. I had both. I had all of them. I had all the types of potatoes.
Oh. The sweet and the irregular.
Yeah. All on the same plate. And the sweet potatoes were like coagulated in, bountiful fat.
I like that.
And to the point where it's like in the refrigerator, it's this coagulated. You gotta, yeah, exactly. Till you throw it in the microwave and it melts out of its gelatinous state, and it's delicious. But the funny thing was, like, I was like, no, I can't eat this anymore. I can't. And then I got hungry again. Yeah, and I just can't like stop myself. And the same symptoms once again. I was just like, oh. And then I was like, and then a couple hours passed, and I'm like,
yeah, I feel better.
I'm hungry
just
again.
in time to eat more. Nom, nom,
and to the point where my wife has had to stow things away in the freezer to make it a little more difficult for me to get my hands on it.
Yeah, and it takes you longer to gorge yourself because it's frozen. It has to like melt in your mouth. You're
yeah, it's like a time release. Itis. So, but relatively functional at least.
Yeah. Did you have any fun guests, or did you see your parents, or you just threw them to the curb? Thanks for life, scumbags. Get your own dinner.
I did after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The following day, I went and saw, and I said hi. And
did they have a keto turkey?
I think so.
Basted in bacon fat?
Yeah, I mean, I was just telling my dad about normal things that normal people eat at normal Thanksgiving, and he was like, that's one thing that I miss. That's one thing I miss so much.
Those rolls, they're really good.
Yeah.
You could just eat one.
Yeah.
No. I couldn't. That's not.
I couldn't. Not even once.
Yeah, right.
Not even once.
Yeah,
a
it's
year.
a gateway roll. Once you take a little sniff and a taste, it's all over.
I think that's
You're
it.
eating whole birthday cakes. Give me a sheet cake. What do you want it to say? I'm gonna be fat. Nom nom.
I think that's genuinely his concern.
Yeah,
it's a gateway roll. Yeah, that's hilarious.
But doesn't he drink booze?
Yes.
Isn't booze 100% carbs?
Yes.
Oh man.
I mean, I think maybe he just doesn't want. He wants one more than the other.
Like food just is good, but booze.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's real good. Well, that's one thing about my Thanksgiving that I indulged in for sure.
What
was the booze?
Yeah. Is that why you had the itis?
That was partially it.
Boozitis.
Yeah, I mean that was one. It turns out that was 1/4 of the full itis.
Just a quarter.
Just a quarter. Yeah, it was a spiced rum with apple cider.
I made some kind of
methamphetamine,
apple-based sangria using spiced rum and other various boozes, filled with just apples and chunks and deliciousness, and I just drank it all till I was
dead.
I made it. Just barely.
There's a real problem with booze that goes down too easy. I think it's supposed to taste a little shitty
to slow you down.
Yeah, to slow you down. Because I can usually sip on a, just on the rocks.
You just
kind
drinking
of thing. Yeah.
drinking your Hennessy. Oh, that tastes so bad, but I keep going for it.
Yeah, but it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's a dangerous combo. I mean, for sure, like, some of those people's underground, in a jar, mason jar concoctions, their moonshines.
Oh, the, what was that, toilet wine that I threw your drink over the balcony? You're like, oh, I can't throw it away. I'm like, well, I can. Yeah. Right over. I don't care about anybody's feelings.
Well, that was disgusting, but... I've tasted some that are just too good. That it's just like, this is liquid apple pie, and it's 300 proof.
Ooh,
then your sight's going.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah,
as long as you got your sense of drunkenness, that's the only sense you really need.
It's true. If anybody took that away from me, I don't know what I would have to live for. Really good yawns, I guess. That's all I'd have left.
Sleepy.
I can't. I don't even have the good shits anymore, so I gotta have something. I got a good yawn.
Not the shits. Well, there was no people in, let's say, camouflage fatigues during Thanksgiving.
I have to say, if they were, I didn't see them. I'm not saying they weren't there, but they weren't inside.
Well, they could have been inside if the camo was good enough.
There was this really conspicuous cardboard box in the middle.
It just kept
shuffling.
You would hear
around
a
my
sound,
kitchen,
and then you turn, and it was just sitting there right next to you every time.
And I was like, wow, I guess that was always there.
Yeah. Joe Biden's in the flap sniffing your hair.
Yeah. Well, you brought it up, so now it's time to go. It's time.
Andy time.
It's Andy time. Our first organized segment. Andy time. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No organization in the Squalor Ballers basement. So, who was Andy?
He was a requisition officer in the Navy for 400 years, I think.
Yeah.
He's like basically, I think he may have founded the Navy. Not the Navy SEALs, which would have been pretty cool.
No, the Navy.
But like he's like, I like to shack up with dudes, go in the sea and sharpen pencils, which is code for docking. Yes. That's
a horrible visual, but so clear in my mind.
And strangely enough, my mother dated this man for many years.
Yes.
Because he was just he had this magnetism, animal magnetism. He was just like, hi, I'm Andy. And that's how he sounded. And he was not cool. And
how would you describe how he looked?
A wizard. That was before he got the buzz cut. Like, he had a spiky haircut when I last seen him. But when I first met him, he had a beard, a tie-dyed shirt, an old Volvo, and long wizard-like hair.
Yes. I remember he played us the when he was first brought round to the old frontier. He had a didgeridoo.
Oh, yeah. He carried it with him everywhere.
It was...
Because he's an enchanted wizard, and that's his staff.
He's an indigenous person, I guess. And he's an indigenous Australian from down under.
No, I don't think he's even... I don't think he's ever...
No, he's white. He's white as the...
He's not an Aborigine. He's more like a...
Gross.
Man turd.
Pygmy.
He's a mutant.
Man turd.
Yes. I once... Oh, God. So, I'll get to the Thanksgiving story.
Yes.
You guys came to visit me. There was a dinner.
Yes.
Typical.
Yes.
Of a holiday feast.
Yes.
All right. And Andy, as cool as he was, slipped out and nobody noticed he was gone. Then, when he arrived... back at the dinner table, everybody noticed, which it goes against everything you know, because he was wearing camouflage. You would think that's when he would have disappeared. That's when he appeared. it was like backwards day.
He was more invisible before he put the camo on.
Yes.
You're right. Yes.
No one was like, where'd Andy go?
Yeah, no.
He's the life of the party.
I think everybody experienced a 5% boost in mood, probably.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was high-fiving. Yeah. And then the awkwardness began. Mm-hmm. He was wearing sunglasses at night. He had one of those hats, like the jungle commandos wear, like the floppy.
Yeah.
Full camo, sunglasses, and he just sat down and just, could you pass me the yams? Like nothing happened.
By the way, he did not. He probably didn't get any of that from the actual Navy. He probably bought it afterward.
They wear like blue camo.
Yeah,
because they're on boats in the water. They're not in the jungle. God, what a turd.
I mean, you just talk about an identity crisis, because he went from hippie, stinky hippie didgeridoo playing to like, I need you to acknowledge my federal government job that I once had.
I went from I hate the man to I am the man.
That's right. And I command respect at Thanksgiving, because that's when we honor the true
Veterans Giving Day. I don't know. The turkey gets pardoned.
Well, and he wasn't like, all right, I'll just say it first. I sacrificed a lot for this country, and I'm thankful for me.
Nothing. He's a teat milker. He milks the teat from wherever he goes.
Well, I'm saying that's how he started it, and no, but he didn't. That's the thing. Like, he didn't engage with us, so we all just had to sort of look at each other, try to understand what was going on.
Staring at him, staring at each other, staring at him, but he wasn't staring at us. He was just like, yeah.
If mass shootings were more of a thing back then, I think I would have been more frightened in general. I'd have been like,
not a him.
Is this how I go?
He's a pretty soft fella. Nah.
They usually are.
Yeah. I don't think he's got the gumption.
Nah, he had too much Tedford money to be full of hate.
I don't think he even had that.
He didn't have Tedford money?
No, he just had like Tedford money envy, like he was a wannabe rich person.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Still weird.
I mean, I want to be rich, but I don't like live like I'm rich and like talk down to people and act fancy. But once I get rich, I'm talking down to everybody because I am fancy, motherfucker.
Andy was a squalor baller.
Yeah, but I like squalor ballers.
You're right. I
don't like
He was
him.
a wannabe squalor baller.
Yeah.
He was doing it in the reverse order. He was baller squalor.
He was above his means, but living above his means. I don't know what he was doing.
He was living above his means.
Yes,
it's true. No, but it was there's people who skip the getting rich part. You're right. And they go straight for convincing people they're rich.
Yes.
They skip over being rich straight for the convincing game.
Like that lady who just got put on trial for her blood machine. You know,
yes.
The lady? She's like,
yes,
I'm the smartest person ever. Mm-hmm. Give me your money. They're like, does it work? Smartest person ever. Here, take it all. Take it all.
What was that woman's name again?
I don't know.
She looked like she
irrelevant.
was like she was trying to be like present her. I saw the documentary.
She's a wannabe Apple guy.
Yes.
What's his name? Old No Bathe.
Yes, with the turtlenecks.
Yeah.
Bill Not Gates.
Bill Gates's doppelganger.
Arch nemesis.
Yeah, right. He killed him, by the way.
Good.
Yeah. He was like, he knows what I did on Epstein's plane. Now he's going to die.
Let's see more of that.
Yeah.
Let's get the corporate wars going, you know. But, so...
Thanksgiving. The woman.
The woman. Yeah. Because there was a documentary about
Hillary
her.
Duff.
Hillary Duff. Hillary
Dump. She always looks like
Hillary
she's got a poop. She looks like she's uncomfortable all the time.
She's got these giant alien eyes. I think she's got the autism a little bit, just enough.
She blamed her handler / boyfriend
for the autism.
Yeah. Yes. It's contagious now. It's gone airborne.
My autistic boyfriend made me autistic. I think that does happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Now all
almost
we do is
positive.
we spell out words with our alphabet soup.
But it was the girl. Her invention was the thing with the blood.
Yeah.
The blood sample,
blood test.
transfusion, blood test machine.
Yeah, one drop. They know everything.
In
that's
post,
ever...
I'll put a picture of her face so people remember
looks
who
like
she
a butthole.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but justice served a little bit. She 11 years in prison or something like
Yeah,
that. She's getting
good.
for being a fraudulent.
Yeah, like billions she schemed people out of.
Yeah. And all by just talking like Mark Zuckerberg, presenting like Turtleneck Man. And I can't believe I can't remember his name. He's lost the time.
Yeah, in my mind, I keep thinking Ashton Kutcher because he played him in the movie.
That's right.
But
Ashton Kutcher,
as
ex-famous CEO.
Apple
Man.
Gates.
Apple Gates. Bill Murray.
Pennington. I don't know. Whatever. Irrelevant.
But anyway,
I've never
I was
owned
just
an
really
Apple product.
fascinated. I was fascinated by how she just was clearly just some kind of
Well, you
weird
know what
facade.
Andy's number one life philosophy is, with money,
Fake it till you make it.
use other people's money.
That's that is out of the rich people's playbook.
It is, but he wasn't rich. Their house got foreclosed. Doesn't happen to rich people.
Yep. Yes, it was a very nice in an area.
Yeah. Affluent. Yes. View.
What was it? Newark? Can I say?
Nyack.
It's okay. Nyack. New York.
New York. Newark is another shit gutter altogether.
So it was in Nyack, and it was on this house on this hill, covered in the forest.
Yeah.
And there were rich people,
Everywhere.
famous people
Yes,
everywhere. Rich
Yeah.
people.
That's where
except for
there was no squalor, only baller.
Only baller.
Except for Andy was the squalor.
Andy
he
was
brought
the
the squalor to the
Andy
neighborhood.
That's right.
That piece of shit.
Brought the squalor. And and
fuck.
it's just really fascinating. It's the house, the car, the fucking
Land Rover,
the Land
used
Rover.
Land Rover.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Was there not a Hummer?
Oh, he ended up with a Hummer.
A Hummer.
That was after the. What did he get?
An H2.
Saturn Sky. As soon as they stopped making, like the 2008 collapse. They stopped making Saturns and half the car brands in the world because everybody was just getting ready to cannibalize each other.
Yeah.
He buys this convertible two-seater as his everyday car. It's like a gay Corvette. Okay? And he's just like, check it out. Pretty cool, huh? And I'm just like, nah, it's not cool.
Not really.
It's not fast and it looks terrible. But it matches your personality. So he drove that for about a week and a half, realizing, well, that was a stupid choice. So then he sold it, which at a huge loss, I'm sure, because you can't buy and sell cars like that. And he bought a Hummer H3, which is the smallest and most affordably gay Hummer there are. So if you're trying to act fancy, you would buy a Hummer H1, which is like, I'm rolling through the desert with my 8-foot wide death machine.
Yeah.
Or you get this thing that's like an S10 that has a Hummer facade taped to it. Yeah. So, what a dildo. God. Disgusts me every second of my
you,
life.
Andy. You fucking retard.
You know what he does now? Word on the street?
No.
On the dark web? When I did my...
No.
He lives in California.
Cool.
And he works at a horse ranch. Yeah, because a guy from New Jersey that used to put in floors and work for the federal government knows a lot about horses.
Of course.
So now he works at this horse ranch. Have you seen the Rick and Morty where Morty discovers the horse milking machine?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Andy is the horse milking machine.
It's incredible. This man from New York showed up, and the horses just knew what to do immediately.
There is no device that it can extract more horse seed than this man. It's like a gift from God.
He came over. He said he wanted to, and then all of a sudden the horse was.
Yeah, it was walking circles around him, and then it mounted his face.
It was throat deep in him. I mean, it was incredible. It was like watching Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
They just took to it
Yes.
it was art.
Fish to water. Man to horse penis.
Fish to water. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Andy's sucking horse cocks in California.
I'm pretty sure it's legal there.
Oh yeah.
And it also gives you cancer. So watch out. You're riddled with horsecock cancer. How'd you get this? I don't know. I'm a wizard.
Sounds like the internet. I think a new Mr. Hands is inbound.
Oh man.
Inbound. Mr. Hands 2. Watch a man be disemboweled by a horse cock. Don't do it, Andy. Just stick to
I have to. It has the flavor that I crave.
Don't put it in your ass, Andy.
Barnyard flavor?
There's not enough amyl nitrate in the planet to get your asshole big enough for that.
You never know. He
for that horse.
Did time in a Mexican prison.
Is that true?
Yes.
Really?
His hole may be yawning already.
I don't know. Mexicans are pretty small.
Yeah, that's true. Showed like wieners. They might be. They're built like their bodies. They're kind of stumpy and rotund.
Is it me or? I went to Cancun.
Yes.
And they just have these horrible softcore pornographic action films in like on the TV. Like there was a gym. Okay, there was a gym at the resort. I didn't go in it, but I was looking through the window,
glass, watching this shisty adult movie.
No, but like.
Brought to you by the cartel, and they're just people that that said, "Stop selling drugs." They're like, "I got a job for you."
No, I was like across I was on a balcony at a bar, looking at through the window of the gym, and there's a guy
just jazzercising.
He's ellipticaling.
Yeah. Okay,
and in front of him there's like cheeks being clapped. And it's just it was like Channel 3.
They do that on the news there, like today's weather, and they're just twerking like like it's a thing.
Yeah.
They don't feel bad about sexualizing every woman. Mm-hmm. They even like the catcall thing. Like when I lived in New York, that's a big thing.
In Mexico? Oh, in New York?
Yeah, because there's billions of undocumented humans. And they'll be like grocery store parking lot. There's this woman like carrying 300 pounds of groceries for her whole family. And then there's like a slow moving Toyota just drives by and there's like, "Yo, baby." And she's just like, "Oh," and like they just do it.
I got the load you can carry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like
that. Just like that.
Oh, yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Just like that. And then
I've never been to Mexico. Mm-hmm. But I have known lots of Central American fellas.
Yeah.
One of which was named Abdulio.
Cool.
And, it was cool because I used to call him Abcoolio. He looked like Shrek, and he kicked like Jackie Chan. Mm-hmm.
Abcoolio.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he was something.
No, all I can say about it's like... maybe it's just Cancun, but everything outside the resort
was terrible.
Is a horrifying hellscape.
Squalor?
Just squalor.
Yes.
No baller.
No? What
men with machine guns in the backs of vans. Also, like, military also driving by. Like, I'm not sure if they're on the same side or if they're actively searching for each other.
They are, but it's like they don't have good vision.
So but you'll see both on the same car ride. You'll see the cartel people, and you'll see the paramilitary police force.
To be fair, the cartel's armed better than the police.
Well, right before we went there, the cartel gunned down 2 people on a beach at a resort.
Yeah.
And all they had to do was just walk on the shoreline.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, it's like a 3-mile walk. Let's go. And then they, with their Kalashnikovs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that bad of a walk when you empty the gun into a couple people. You don't have to carry all the bullet weight back with you when you're making your way back to your getaway car.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
A little bit lighter.
And it actually made me feel safer that had happened right before we got there because I just figured it couldn't happen twice in the same place,
Yeah.
It would have been, would have been funny if I was wrong, but no, I was fine. It was fine. We were never in danger. Everything was great. The weather's beautiful. The just a little. There's a little zest. You know what I mean?
You're pretty sure you're going to be killed at any minute. Yeah. It's very exhilarating.
Yeah, there's something about that danger that
like
your life
jumping
could end confusingly and quickly.
Yeah. Like you're just like,
any minute.
Can I get another margarita, please?
And then the
guy's
goes,
like pouring it, and then like, they're like, and then just the bartender's, spewing his guts all over you, but then like with his guts come the bullets, because
of course. Yeah.
You're just like, what? At first you. What's happening? Like
yeah, right.
I can see him shooting on me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That half second where the blood is squirting all over you.
Yeah,
of course.
The bullets are fast.
And then in tandem, you're both doing the
titty
shake, the bullet riddle titty shake.
Yeah, and then the TV newscaster also doing the titty shake,
but not being shot.
No. But everybody's just thinks, everybody thinks you're dancing.
Another 2 dead gringos.
Oh man. Nice.
Spicy.
Yeah. I would go though.
I'd recommend it.
I mean, I've been to the Philippines. It can't be any crazier than that. I mean,
that makes sense.
It's pretty crazy.
Is it true? They like kill you if you have like an ounce of weed. They'll just kill you.
The first time I went, I had to sign a paper before I got off the plane.
Yeah.
And it said, if you bring drugs of any kind into this country, you could be punished with death. And I thought, well, that's pretty crazy, but all right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, there you go. I don't got nothing in my butt.
Is that who is that? Like a disclaimer, like that the United States makes you sign, or that the Philippines makes you sign?
I think it's just anybody that's coming in there has to sign that paper.
Yeah.
Saying like, if we cut your face off and staple it to a tree and say, this man is the problem, it's okay.
That's interesting.
Your government's not. Well, that's what I would do. If
that's
I wanted
some interesting foreign policy. Yeah,
you leave the guy alive,
right,
faceless. And then everybody looks at him and goes, oh my God, that guy's a drug dealer. Disgusting. And he's like, want to buy some smack? And except for he can't say that because he has no lips.
And then meanwhile, your wife walks past the faceless man and she's like, this way. like you got to see this, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And you're still looking at the faceless guy.
It was something else.
Yeah.
No drugs.
Because your wife she's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And she's the loveliest, nicest human being. Props too good to even be human, I would say.
An act. She's a lizard person, but that's why I love her. I love lizards that much.
I love lizards.
Yeah.
No, she's terrific.
Yep.
And maybe there's something about the crucible-like compression of the Philippines, that heat and the scariness.
There's something going on there.
Yeah. And it compresses into diamonds is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's a diamond in the rough.
When I go there, everybody's real nice. It's great. Even the beggars are pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Except for the one kid that grabbed a hold of me. We were going to this thing called SM Mart, which is like a giant. It's a mall, basically, Filipino mall.
Yeah,
they're super full of people all the time because you can just go in and it's air conditioned.
Yeah,
so like when you live in a tin hut and it's 10,000 degrees in the jungle, you can just go to this place, walk around the food court, hang out all day, and not die from exposure.
Yeah.
So we're walking through the parking lot. I'm going with my wife and her sister and some other people, maybe like her cousins or something. We're walking through the parking lot, and I'm kind of like in the back, just like checking things out, taking in the sights because everything's different. It's weird. I like stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. And then I just hear, yes, sir, I'm so hungry. And I'm like, when I look down, and there's this probably, I don't know, 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He's got a hold
of your weenus.
Of my weenus. He's got me by my elbow skin.
Yeah.
He's holding me. Like, he's got it.
Yeah.
And I look down at him thinking, I'm going to crush this motherfucker. But then I stopped myself before, violently reacting.
Yeah,
like, I didn't jerk away, or I just was like, because that's a thing over there. It's like all beggar children just belong to an adult who sends them out to get money, and then
like
he
a
takes
pimp.
all the money. Yeah. Without the forced sex.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
I mean, I didn't get any forced sex. So. But he's got my weenus.
Yeah.
And so then now I'm slowing down because I'm dragging a kid with my elbow flap. And my wife and her sister and all these people I'm with are getting further and further away from me. And I'm like, And then I get close enough to the building because the Philippines is in a constant state of terror, civil war all the time.
Cool.
South of the country, hardcore Muslim, Boko Haram type shit, ISIS.
Yeah.
The North, super Catholic.
Oof.
So they just like die constantly. It's crazy. So they have like militant security at the mall. There's dudes with shotguns right at the door. They check your butthole real quick, which is very flattering because I walk up and they're just, this strong American buttocks is just
yeah.
Man,
we don't get we don't get these too often.
Yeah, all these skinny lady boys don't have butts like this. So I get up there and they shoo the kid away. And then everybody I was with didn't even realize. I'm like, you had me, but you left me. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I was shaking the kid. And they're just like, I don't see any kid. You're crazy. I'm like, oh, God. It's almost killed. I can't flick him away because his handler might shank me.
Right.
Because they are known to cut you. They're just,
boy.
Like just enough to remember them.
I cut you. I fucking cut you.
Cut you so bad.
Yeah,
you wish I hadn't cut you so bad.
Oh, man.
Yep. So, that's it.
That's intense.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's amazing that such nice people come from what you've just described.
Such a terrible place.
And then around here,
it's nice, but then it creates terrible people.
Exactly.
Huh.
It's
equal
but opposite. It's like I want to put
it's like a squalor baller without the baller.
I want to
just a
squalor. I don't know. I don't like this neighborhood.
No? What's going on over here?
I don't like this. These people. The way they look at you, the way they look down on you. I just
down on you?
Oh yeah. And here's the thing. All right. So my wife and I are 28 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We are the only people of
28.
this age bracket besides these people right next to us.
Yeah, and they like to party.
And who live in this entire neighborhood.
No.
Everybody
45 plus.
At least.
Yeah.
I was going to go higher.
Oh.
But this is like the city of suburbs.
Yeah.
It's a labyrinth.
I know.
It's fucking
every time I drive back here, I'm looking for new treasures. I found an old barn on my way in today. I was like, look at that silo. There used to be an old farm here, and they turned it into a oasis of houses that look the same.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's Boomerville, and there's that giant church the Amplify. It's one of those sing-song churches, like rock and roll.
Joel Osteen's church?
Joel Osteen, if he had an electric guitar. Yeah, pretty much.
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Less cool. It's more like...
My God is an awesome God. Is that what we're listening to?
Yes.
My God is an awesome God, and I praise Jesus, and I... Tambourine.
Yes, tambourine, amplified acoustic guitars.
No underwear being thrown on that
Casio
stage.
keyboard. No. The underwear is being sucked up in.
The keys to a chastity belt are not tossed.
No. No, people go to get their chastity belts locked there backstage.
Welded.
Yes.
They weld the lock.
I never want to fuck again after
you
that
won't,
show.
You won't need to because we just melted the lock. You are now a eunuch.
You're stuck.
Yep.
No, except the age bracket, we're dealing with people who their sex days are long behind them, and they're not attracted to their wife, and they hate their
Here's an
fucking
idea.
house.
You want to make friends, you just take an upside-down pineapple and set it out in front of your house and see what happens.
See if someone sits on it? Is that what you... I don't understand.
It's the sign for swingers. You'll make all kinds of friends you never knew you wanted, but you just play coy like, oh, I didn't know, and then they'll be like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And they'll be like getting all kinds of smiles and winks and shit. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, really, it's a me problem. I'm sure. No, it's not. But I just people.
To be fair, in my neighborhood, everybody's my age, and I don't want to look at them or see them. And everything everybody does sucks, and I hate them all.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm a miserable person, and I can find no light in any of these people around me.
Yeah. No.
I can only associate with people that are 60 plus. Mm-hmm. And that's it. I don't like anybody else. I like old people. I hate my peers.
Yeah.
If you're younger than me, you should be killed. Gassed. Sarin gas.
Well, where are they?
Rice and beans. We'll feed them to them. They're delicious. Yeah, they're Cuban rice and beans. And they're like...
My whole life, I haven't been able to find anybody my age. I got every job I have.
Nobody exists your age?
No, it's like the opposite. It's that what you're describing.
Yes.
It's only been old people. And look, there are some like cool old dudes out there that I've met, and they usually say horrifying things, but that's part of the charm.
That's why you like them.
Right, but
that filter broke years ago.
I don't like my peers either. I kind of also it didn't, not even in high school. So
I never did.
There's just nobody
never
for me.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's ever going to impress me in this life. Except for who I already have in my little circle. You know what I mean?
I got 6 people, and that's it. No more, no less.
I need land, and I don't want to tend to it. I just want it to exist, to be a barrier between me.
A barricade, yeah. But just think, you got land. You know what happens? You got a fucking Elmer Fudd coming in at deer season. Just, I'm gonna hook me some kind of critter, and you're like, "Hey, buddy, get off my land!" Oh, I thought this was
That's true
for me. You can't win. There's always some.
You can't escape. Oh.
Speaking of hunters, I had a secondary turkey talk story for you.
Oh, turkey talk
by request of my friend / coworker.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you last week when we were talking about them, but it seems to be there's a weekly segment on the guy with the stutter. All right.
Okay.
So
stutter shit my pants, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not where it ends with him.
Okay.
The story goes deeper.
Beard. You fucked his face.
No, different guy.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's The Apprentice.
Yeah.
This guy is the stutter guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, stutter guy. All right. So, when I was a young man, I went to hunter safety. Mm-hmm. And they teach you, like, the do's and don'ts of the hunting world. I never went hunting in my life, but I was schooled in what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Turkeys. You should never stalk a turkey when it's turkey season. Mm-hmm. You got your barking sound and then your wobble sound, and those are the male female. So you bark, 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 and then you answer back, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now people don't get that. So you got 2 guys out in the fucking woods like a retards, and they're going chunk, 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 and they're coming at each other. They're stalking each other using the calls.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're like, chuk, 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 and he's like, it's over there. So
and it's his partner.
So yeah. So I kid you not, this coworker was turkey hunting, and right out of the video from my hunter safety class, the exact scenario happens that I saw. He's in a bush. Chuk, 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 chuk. And then some guy's going, I thought, a toiki. Follows him, and he's like, shoots into the bush blind. All right? So the stutter guy jumps out of the bush and goes, you shot me! I'm not a turkey! And he shoots him again.
No!
In the dick. What? So now he's got this crazy gonzo nose wiener because they like sewed it back together. So this guy shits his pants uncontrollably and loves it.
Yeah.
Has the stutter.
Pisses out the side of his dick.
He may have 7 urethra holes. So now, my hunter safety class, they show a video. And it... No, I'm a hunter. The same thing. Not in the dick, though. That guy...
Why did he shoot him again? Why did he shoot him twice?
No witnesses.
Yeah. That's what crossed my mind when you told me that. Was he was like, I'm in deep shit.
I think it happened so fast when the guy jumped out of the bush. The other dude had a follow-up shot to make sure the thing. He's thinking this is the biggest turkey I have ever heard. He's like, I could smell him.
Wow.
I've never smelled. It's got to be a turkey because I've never smelled shit like this before. It's just coming out of that guy's pants because he's a pants shitter. It wasn't turkey shit though.
This is the most retarded thing I think I've ever heard.
Well, what can you say?
I'm astonished. I can't say anything.
That you would shoot into a bush without seeing what was there, or that you would keep shooting.
What a comedy of errors.
Yeah, well.
I mean, he could have easily died.
That's American humans for you.
And instead just lost his penis.
It's not lost. It's just irregular. Crookedcarrot.com. Great website. They can straighten your boner, and your woman will love you.
I have seen that.
Yes.
I have seen
They show
that
they show all the regular carrots, and then they show that one real curvy one, and then the wife's eyebrow goes up. She's like,
no, I'm not going anywhere near that.
She's like, geez, Thomas. Hideous schlong.
Do something about it, you fucking loser.
You got Peronis? That's what they call it. Peronis. God.
90-degree angle carrot.
Yeah, for around the corner sneak sex.
I think it was a Porky's joke. That movie, Porky's.
King.
Oh, Sneak King? Oh, man.
Yep.
Talk about deep cut. That game fucking... Did you ever like play Sneak King? Snee it? You ever snee it?
I have never... I mean, I saw it for sale at that weird store I was at that one time. They had thousands of copies, which I don't know how you acquire thousands of copies of a Burger King Xbox game, but they had them.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out their buttholes.
We had them at GameStop, too. I had a ton.
Yeah, they cost $5 or something when they came out.
Yeah.
What could you have sold at the GameStop for? -$6? Like, they don't give you anything anyway. You're like, yeah, we'll throw this in the dumpster for you, and then they try and sell it.
Well, and my friends, they like to play games for the achievements, so they'll buy old, shitty, crappy games just to get
their gamer score up.
Get the gamer score up. And so Sneak King was one of the games that came across the old queue there, and I watched them play it. And the creepiest thing about it is that there's a first-person camera perspective, but it's from inside
the mask,
the
helmet,
and there's deep breathing. So you have these little, and it's like a stealth game. The game is that it's Sneak King, right? You have to
sneaking or Sneak King, sneaking.
Wow.
Whoa.
You know what? I never
realized. I knew that before, but yeah, I gotcha.
That went over my head.
Another discovery right here. You're welcome, people.
You sneak up on people.
Mm-hmm.
You present them. It's called a flourish, and you present them with a burger.
A flourish?
And you have to do a quick time event.
That doesn't sound like a burger presentation. That sounds like
you do like a little
sharking, basically.
If you get like the tier 3, like if you get the QT, the quick time QT
Sneak
QTs, ooh, QTs meets Sneak King crossover,
crossdresser.
You do. He does like a Michael Jackson move and then presents them like a McChicken.
Yeah,
you know,
not a McChicken.
Yeah,
a big chicken.
Oh, who cares? Although their chicken sandwiches do suck.
Yeah,
The Burger King chicken sandwich?
The double cheeseburger,
Like
all
the
day
long
for me.
one? The long Burger King
Yeah.
chicken sandwich? It's disgusting.
You know they. Have you ever
Fucking
had the?
sucks.
What the hell? It's like a chicken parm. You ever have that?
The Burger King chicken parm? No.
There's like red sauce and like shitty melted cheese on that shitty patty.
No.
A long patty.
Sounds disgusting. Burger King is better than McDonald's objectively as far as quality of the items.
They got onion rings. I mean, how can you go wrong?
And the fries are better too.
They've always been better.
Yeah, the fries are better.
Double cheeseburger.
The food's
I
better.
could eat 100 of those things.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, get them in me one way or the other.
I mean, and I'll eat both. It really there's a Burger King, McDonald's right next to each other, and they're the same distance away from mine.
Yeah, Burger King.
But
That Burger King hasn't been updated since 1961, and I would still rather go there. I mean, there's signs like falling over,
Yeah.
the building's crumbling, the McDonald's is gleaming.
Yes.
You know why? I went to that McDonald's trying to get a hot fudge sundae for my wife one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's it cost? Like $1?
Yes.
Yeah. I roll up. I'm like, one hot fudge sundae, please. They go, the machine's down. I said, you know what? Fuck you. And then I never went back. It's a true story.
You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah. That's,
Fuck you, Andy.
yeah. Piece of shit.
It's probably where he's actually working.
No, he's milking horses.
Yeah, you're right.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
take
yeah.
that away from me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's the ice cream dispenser.
The machine is not down.
It's fully operational.
Yeah.
Operating at 100%.
Long pressed horse cream.
It's so weird. There's that McDonald's, there's that Burger King, and then there's that extravagant 3-star restaurant right next to it.
It's pretty good.
What the heck? That was delicious. It was incredible.
Yeah. You need a coupon, though. It's expensive.
Yeah. I haven't been since. It was just the one
no,
time.
it is good, though. And in the summer, you can sit outside and smell BK. Their smokestack just bellows right into their awning.
Yeah,
You're just sitting
yeah.
there going, I love me some burger
King.
scent. Yeah. Is that flame broiled? And then they bring you your gourmet food, and you're
You're
like,
like, oh,
man, I wish I would have got Burger King. That sounds so good.
I could have gotten this serving for $4.99.
They got all kinds of restaurants around here. There's a shady Wendy's and a nice Arby's. You got it all.
A shady Wendy's and a nice Arby's?
There's no Taco Bell.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the best of all the restaurants. And excuse me, fast food. It's not a restaurant.
All restaurants.
There's a guy with a caulking gun in the back that dispenses all the
cheese.
toppings. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cheese sauce gun, bean gun, meat gun.
Yeah.
Did you say meat gun? Meat gun.
Dispense it all right into my mouth.
Yep.
Love it. I love Taco Bell.
So do I.
The box is just an incredible value.
Did you get they had the Nacho Mega Party Box for a limited time?
I didn't get it, but
It was
I aware
100
of
pounds of nachos for like $9.
Yeah,
I got it. I had nacho-itis to the like level 3 nacho-itis. I was like, oh God, it's so good. I mean, it was heavy. I was like, my wife goes, what did you do? And I'm like, nachos. Who doesn't like nachos? It was so much. It was enough for like 8 people.
Yeah.
I ate it all myself. I'm such a disgrace.
I was to change the subject briefly, and by briefly I mean permanently.
And by briefly, you mean underwear?
Yes, I was thinking of a horror movie, Thanksgiving horror movie title.
Thanksgiving.
No,
It already exists.
I came up with something original.
Couple, motherfucker.
Thanksgiving.
I like that. It's Thanksgiving in a prison.
Yeah.
And he's thankful for a broken piece of glass wrapped in an old sock. That he's ding, 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 you know.
It's his only weapon. It's the only way to
I mean-
protect himself from the sisters.
The sisters?
The sisters. You know, Shawshank Redemption, which has Shank right in it, right in the title.
Oh, man.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks Shiving and the Shawshank Redemption.
The Shawshank Redemption. You see that movie all the time. When it's always on TV. I grew up seeing Shawshank Redemption, not really just being like, oh look, Morgan Freeman. And then you grow up and you're like, oh, they're raping Morgan Dufresne like every day. And they're called the sisters. They're these women. They're these men who like to fuck dudes, specifically rape like prison bitches. And they just every day they beat the shit out of Andy Dufresne and then, put their dick in his butt. And
he learned to love it, though.
Yeah. So thanks. Well, there's that scene where he's like, he's basically like, I'm gonna stick my dick in your mouth, and if you don't, I'm gonna stick this screwdriver in your ear. And Andy Dufresne, the way he gets out of it is sciencing his way out of it.
He's like, if you do that, I'll bite your dick off.
Yeah. And then
they're like, well,
and then they just beat him to death.
Yeah. I need this penis for raping.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the math going on in his head. He's like, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I going to use? A broom handle? I don't know.
So let's write this movie.
Okay.
Thanks Shiving.
Okay.
So title crawl. I'm thinking kind of like a man.
Yes.
In a park.
Okay.
Hunting turkeys.
Whoa.
In a national park.
Illegally
hunting turkeys.
Oh God.
And suddenly he hears the receiving call.
Yes. He's like, that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a tom. That's what they say. That's a big tom over there.
We got, what do we get? The two calls? We got, and then
it's a
and then he's
waddling in Elmer Fudd style
to a bush.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, the actor playing it is the Kyle, the guy who shot people at a fucking protest. I'm gonna put him in the movie. Kyle Dunnigan? No, what's his name? Kyle Rittenhouse.
Jesus, that guy's a real dildo, by the way. Shout out to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
I wish you got shot in the dick.
This
Kyle.
part was written for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, God,
okay,
what a turd.
So he's.
I'm gonna get me a Twinkie.
Yes. Shoots his partner.
Oh man.
Doesn't just maim him though.
Wait. Sexual partner?
Yeah.
Oh, plot twist.
Yeah.
Oh no! How are we gonna mate with your bent wiener?
No, he does worse than bends his wiener. He bends his brain in half with a bullet. So he's dead.
No.
That's how he ends up in prison.
Oh, accidental friend murder.
Accidental gay lover murder in a national park hunting turkeys. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, poaching turkeys.
They're getting back at him because he didn't get the sentence he deserved the first time around.
Okay.
Life in prison at a federal top security, like
the
DC
cube underwater
helicopters.
in a submarine that rotates.
Yes,
you can never get out.
Yes, and it's called the Seaman King. I don't know. That's the name of
the ship.
The ship. Yeah. The ship that takes him.
The USS Wet Nap.
Steven Seagal reprises his role as the chef.
Whoa!
In that one movie he was in, that was
Under Siege.
Under Siege. Yes. But that's it. He just does make a brief cameo.
Yeah. Walks by. Well, waddles by.
Yeah, because you can't get him to do anything else.
You gotta get these buns in the oven.
Yeah. And he starts going off script immediately because you have written in the script that I'm the chef.
Yeah.
But then he starts saying, I'm also Delta Force. I'm a police officer.
I'm a retired firefighter.
I'm a firefighter. I'm a border patrol officer.
That's right.
And then it just cuts poorly away from him.
I'm a coal miner's daughter.
It just cuts away from him. He's never seen again.
Just
like one of his movies where they just have characters
just
that
a rambling scene and then he's off.
and it's gone.
Yeah.
You're welcome, people.
So Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah. Then it turns into Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay.
Oh, man. He's like, I got to get out of here. They keep feeding me turkey. I don't want to see another turkey again.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. In this prison, it's he gets the itis for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. That's part of the punishment.
The punishment is Thanksgiving itis.
Yeah, you like turkeys?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to get them every way you can.
And then once you passed out from the itis, people rape your butt.
Oh, of course. They fill you with as many turkey eggs as they can fit. And then
they're trying to stuff
They hatch.
you.
They hatch inside of him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They stuff you. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Then maybe instead of gobble gobble motherfucker, since that's used, I think that's going to come up with a different pun.
Oh, okay.
So
how about
how's that for stuffing?
That's not stovetop. That's homemade. You're like, ah! You just hear the whimper.
But wait, I mean, we're still on the boat, and he gets, so they bring him into prison. They have to do the classic prison scene
wash down,
with the wash down,
delousing.
strip downs, check your asshole, fucking spray you with a fire hose, and you're getting pushed up against the wall with the hose because it's such high pressure. It's basically peeling your skin off.
Yes, you need to be peeled.
They're like, they're looking at his glistening
buttocks.
Turkey skin.
His turkey cutter.
Yeah.
That's a nice turkey cutter you got there.
It's a nice gobbler you got. yeah, turkey gobbler.
Gobbler, yes.
That's a delicacy in these parts, says one of the prison guards.
Yeah, let me check your gizzard.
Yeah. So, Kyle Rittenhouse, he's going to have to pick a gang whenever he's in prison to stay alive.
He seems like an Aryan. Or maybe he's Muslim.
I think he's going to go black to prove a point. It's going to be one of those lack of self-aware, like racial 90s movies where they thought they were being like
edgy,
social justice for the time, but it was actually
all
completely
wrong.
And he was like, these black people actually aren't so bad. That's basically what Kyle Rittenhouse experiences, and the movie takes it completely seriously, an unironic take on.
They take them. They take them in.
Once you get to know some of these black people, they're actually not as bad as they seem.
Not as bad as they seem. And
it's I don't know.
How's he? You got to get to the shivving.
We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how he's going to get the shiv.
Yeah.
Is he's going to have a Morgan Freeman like
is the shiv
co-conspirator?
The shiv is made out of
a wishbone.
That's what I was going to say. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, you know what I wish for? Your quick death. It's so small. It just, it hurts real bad, but it doesn't do barely any damage.
Well, the way the thing that'll push him into the gang is that the Aryans...
Oh, they got to take care of someone.
Will, fuck him up first.
Yeah.
You got to get beat up first. Because first he's trying to be a lone wolf. That's what everybody in prison's going to do.
So you going to get swastika eyebrow tattoos or what?
And he's like, no.
He's like, the optics are way too bad for that.
We're going to beat you to death now. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
And then
this is great. We're just combining every prison movie. So this turns into, at this point, it's American History X. And the scene where he's getting in the shower by the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah, right.
That's what happens to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Give me that tuchus.
Nobody says that.
And it's all because they were like, you're with us, right? And he's like, oh, no, I'm pro Second Amendment. And then, and he's like, I don't actually like white supremacists. And they're like, what? And then
And then someone's like, steps in the shower, like the big guy. He's like, stop, my friend.
A Native American man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because now it's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And you have that Thanksgiving element. You
Yeah.
couldn't have a guy. You couldn't have a pilgrim.
God, you're right.
You couldn't have a pilgrim.
You're right,
but
never mind.
You could have a native.
Forget the black guys.
Yes.
They're out. They're done. They're not even in the movie. It's
They're in
Native
New Mexico. And this guy goes, they're about to rip him, and a guy goes, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah,
Then he comes in and he just tomahawk chops him. Yeah. With his, because he's got to have like Native American martial arts of some sort.
Yes. He summons the eagle. And with the power with the power of the eagle.
He swoops in and
with his own shiv. His own thanks shiver.
Oh man.
So he dispatches the Aryan Brotherhood before they manage to put their big Aryan dongs small in Kyle Rittenhouse's butt.
Almost lost it on that. Big Aryan dong. I think that's one of their like screamcore Aryan metal bands.
Big Aryan dong. And so they're dispatched. They're dealt with. They saunter off and like, with their small wounds. Their small inch.
We're gonna get you for this red toe.
Something like that. He's got to have a name that's
shits with the door open.
No, how about Longitis. Dances with turkeys.
We'll just put brackets.
It's got to be turkey
now.
related too. Yeah. I'll work on it.
Pilgrim killer.
What are you in for?
Pilgrim killing.
Generations upon generations of pilgrim killing.
Yeah, we've been doing it for years.
Yes.
They actually charge me with my ancestors' crimes. That's why I'm here.
Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. I want this guy to be the main character now. Kyle Rittenhouse gets to death, and he's out of the movie.
Immediately, but that introduces this guy.
Pilgrim killer.
Yeah.
And, that's he's way better.
Yeah.
He's basically Turok, but
Oh, man.
prison pilgrim murder.
Like, what? The Aryans are like,
Oh, what are you in for? Did somebody like piss on your teepee?
and he's just like,
Hey there, pilgrim.
and then he caves their head in, and
We did a background search on you. Did you know you can trace your ancestry back to the pilgrims? And he's like, for real?
Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
He just swaps.
And then he's like,
they're doing a DNA swap. Sends it off. Oh my God.
so yeah, he finds out who the pilgrims are in prison. He has like 18 life sentences because he just keeps
man.
killing people
Yeah,
who
I
can
mean,
trace
there's
their
no
ancestry.
stopping.
Yeah, all the way back.
Look at all
to,
these white devils in here. I'm going to
yeah.
send them all back to the great maker.
Yeah.
The great turkey in the sky.
They can trace your ancestry back to the Mayflower. Do you know what those people did to my people?
Killed him?
Now I'm going to kill you.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I like that.
Yeah. So the Great Reckoning is being had
That's so good.
within prison walls.
Yeah.
You know,
He's slowly slaughtering.
thanks shiving.
And then,
Pilgrim killer.
Pilgrim Killer. That is a good name.
Yeah.
I wish that was my name.
So Kyle Rittenhouse, he got death, and the Aryan Brotherhood has been fought off of his corpse before they could reach climax or something. I don't know. And the like every good movie, the perspective shift goes completely away from who we thought was the main character to a new main character.
It goes from the camera angle is at in between the legs of an Aryan guy who's been raping this guy, and then it pans over to the corner, and he's just like smoking a peace pipe, with his leg like a cool high schooler up on the wall.
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah. He's like, "What? What are you upset that we this dude?" And he's like,
It reminds me of how you this land.
And then he starts killing him.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Man.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Pilgrim Killer.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
So his shiv, the thanks shiving,
Ugh.
has been passed down generations upon generations. The original,
It's a rib bone from
yes, from Pilgrim
Christopher
times.
Columbus.
Yes.
Christopher Columbus's rib bone.
Yes. That's amazing.
Hundreds of years they just been shanking.
This is Christopher Columbus's rib bone.
His chest has a tattoo with the names of all the original pilgrims. So
Uh-huh.
he's been hunting
Crosses
them all
he crosses
down.
their names off when their family trees have been eradicated.
Yeah. Oh man, this guy's my hero.
Yeah, he's bringing justice to the Western world.
I was just thinking, no good movies have been made since the Rona. This could be it. I mean, I think this is it.
Yes.
Is there any better story about social justice in a world gone mad with the injustice?
The
of
Western
the people?
world ripping and taking.
They took Columbus Day, crumpled it up, and just threw it in the recycling bin, and we're like, nope. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Pilgrim Killer.
Yeah.
That was a good day for him.
Yes,
when
it
Columbus
was.
Day was thrown in the trash.
Yeah. He was picking his teeth with that rib shiv.
He's like, yeah, Columbus.
Fucking.
You like that?
This, you know what this bone tastes like? Victory. He's like, oh man.
Look what you've been reduced. Look at you now, Christopher.
Oh man.
Look at you now.
Oh man. What a guy.
Yeah, and then
Pilgrim
I guess
killer.
from this point forward, it just turns into sort of a John Wick, but with Shiv
Yeah, he doesn't need anything. He has enchanted spirit animal powers of the turkey.
Yes.
Guiding his hand.
Yeah. Guiding him to victory, to justice.
He like eats some
justice.
peyote and then like butt peyote because you can't just have that.
Yeah.
So he's like,
he's still doing all the regular prison stuff.
Yeah.
Like
so
toilet wine and all that.
So he's like on a vision quest, and he like, connects with his spirit animal, and the turkey's like flying crappily because they only like fly like 5 feet off the ground, like, whoa, lumbering along, and he's just like yes, and it's like the turkey shows him where the next victim is. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how he finds them. Yeah,
the spirit animal.
Yeah. He's like, and then he's like, whoa. And he like snaps to it, and they just
there's a flashback of the pilgrim ancestors.
Drums. There's got to be a drum like dong 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 dong.
So, but this all has to lead up to one big final act, and I'm thinking it's a prison-wide Thanksgiving feast. It's Thanksgiving, and they have the world's biggest turkey, and to Pilgrim Killer, this is a huge insult.
Oh, the biggest insult.
Because inside, here's the thing. He's, it's fine killing prisoners, but what about the guards? What about the warden?
Right.
He's
probably
they're the purest pilgrim there is in the entire prison.
He's like a knight of Columbus.
Yes.
He's like the ultimate.
Yes. And he's waiting for the moment to take the fight to the captors, because they're the only ones that he can't get away with killing just yet.
Yeah.
Until the moment is just right, or maybe until he just has had enough, So it's a Thanksgiving prison break is what ends up happening.
Oh, man.
He triggers a prison break by, I don't know, swinging a turkey around his head.
No. It would have to be something like, let's see, the turkey, they have a musical show. You know how they have the like, it'll relax the psychos for the day.
Yeah.
And he gets up there and he's playing his ancestral, the stick with the drum and the 2 balls that knock it.
Yeah.
He's just going, hey, how are you? Hey,
how
do
with the Native American.
Yeah. And it's doing the thing, and everybody's like, you suck. Yo, get off the stage,
I love
Chief.
How, as filmmakers, we're just bastardizing other cultures. Whatever.
You know the
they
one.
have drums at Japanese, whatever, Japanese Native Americans, the same thing.
The Native Americans came from Japan. Yeah, they know Aikido. You can thank them for your new diet fad.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, yes.
Is that
and
Japanese?
his other Native American brothers?
I thought they had one. Okay, so how about this?
The Native American brothers.
He's got a rain stick.
Yeah,
he's just up there going, shh, shh. And everyone's like, those soothing sounds piss me off.
Yeah. And that causes the prison riot. I love it. No, I like it. It's like a water torture, but with a rain stick, and he does it on a mass scale.
Oh yeah.
So here's what actually he has to lock himself in the warden's office with the PA system.
Because he's on
guards
janitor
going, let me in.
duty.
So we're back to Shawshank Redemption again. He's going, let me in, let us in. What are you doing? We're gonna fuck you up, And meanwhile, he's very very zen into the microphone, into the PA system.
Yes,
and
he's flying like a turkey. Yeah,
people are starting to convulse, because they can't take it anymore. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
Of just
there's just prisoners bashing their skulls on the bars.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
Perhaps he's summoning some type of animal spirit is assisting in the the progressing of the insanity. You know what I mean? So he's like, summon owl, or something like that. Whoo. And the people are just like, and they're just bashing their fucking heads against the bars and stuff like that.
Meanwhile, it's the most soothing sound. But because they're insane inmates, it's driving them nuts.
Yeah.
Soothing their spirits is totally wrong for them.
Dousing the flame of their hate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But without their hate, they're nothing. So they're
basically,
they turn into zombies. Yeah. Like it turns into 28 days later.
And then he's like, I must kiss.
Imagine pitching this. Imagine pitching this, and all we're just using other movie. I'm like, and then it turns into American History X.
Yeah, right.
And then after that, It turns back into Shawshank Redemption. And then it turns into 28 days later.
Recycling all that shit anyway.
Yeah, right.
This is semi-original.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
God damn it. Oh man.
Yeah, so the prison break. The prison break begins, and the shivving also begins. He's got Christopher Columbus's rib bone. He also, in his other hand, has a fresh turkey wishbone from the
he holds it like the Wolverine. Between the knuckles.
There's actually a scene in a movie that's just like that. Not kidding. It's called, it's Gerard Butler.
Oh, no, yeah, with the T-bone.
Yeah.
He's like, got a good steak for my last meal.
And he's like, oh, you like that, do you?
He's like, yeah, it's pretty good. And now I'm gonna shake your neck.
And he just keeps punching that poor guy.
The gayest music playing. It was like early 2000s new metal
Boom!
starts playing.
Here comes the boom!
POD.
Ready or not?
How you like me now? He just shanking his throat.
Oh, it's a POD.
He's like, hey, Larry, the human skinner, you want some of these mashed potatoes and delicious steak?
He's like, oh, sure, boss.
All those kids wearing tap-out T-shirts in middle school, back when I was a kid, they'd love that. That was
Boom!
Yeah. Fucking. They'd be like, dude! That's how they would react in the movie theater when they saw it. What is that movie called? Justified Citizen? Something like that. It's like Gerard Butler.
I know what you're... Law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
It's a very terrible movie. Every time I see it on TV, I watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
I can't help it. I can't help it. It's so bad.
The first act is the only... It's like, that's the only good act worth... They fucking blow their load immediately by having him kill his family's killers.
Oh, yeah. He should have been the last one.
That should have been the last thing that happened. But instead, he's basically trying to climb the ranks to the president.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like,
gonna get him, taking them all down.
That's right. Well, and that's somewhat similar to what we're experiencing in our own film, Thanksgiving, with Pilgrim Killer.
Oh, he gets all the way to the president.
Yes,
In
the sequel.
There's going to be seven sequels.
There's going to be sequels.
It's going to be like Machete Kills again in space.
Pilgrim Killer is going to single-handedly retake his homeland.
Man,
one United States official at a time. Yes.
Oh man,
he
gets elected to office.
No. No, he just kills everybody.
Oh, he just takes it.
He takes
insurrection.
It's an insurrection. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. And the problem is that
under the guise of being a Trump supporter, Pilgrim Killer gets his way into the Capitol, and he starts shivving the fuck out.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He's like, where's Nancy Pelosi? I must shit on her desk.
And then they're like, yeah, you got it, buddy. Wait a minute. Are you Mexican? He's like,
no.
And they're like, all right. And then, because, someone would have to raise a question, then he easily gets dismissed, like.
Oh, how about this? All right, this is what I'm thinking. So, Pilgrim Killer is at the January 6th riot, right? And yes, like you said, he's disguised as a Trump supporter. He's got the hat on. Oh, of course, there's going to be shots of him staring down at the floor, but with his MAGA hat on and his long, flowing, black hair, his raven black, beautiful Native American hair, and he looks up, right? He looks up, and in front of him is the Capitol building.
The Megatron.
The Capitol building. And he easily, infiltrates, behind the riot.
All you need is an American flag windbreaker.
So he comes in, and they're like, "You're with us, right, buddy?" And then the doors close behind them, and all of a sudden they're trapped.
He bars it with the American flag.
Yes.
And then by the end, it's just everything's drenched in blood. You can't even see out the. You can't. Yeah, you can't even see out the window. It's like going under the door. From the outside, they're like, "What the?" And
yes,
just
because he pulls out his his Christopher Columbus rib bone, and it pans to them looking at each other like, oh my God, he dispatches all of the rioters, right? And so, but it's not over yet. Then all the people in Congress, they're like, thank you for your service, sir. And he's like, don't thank me yet.
Thank you.
And then he kills all of them.
I'm gonna make shivs from all your ribs.
And then he's just got like a battle axe of
he scalps Nancy Pelosi with Christopher Columbus's rib bone. Joe Biden is forced. He forces a rib out of Joe Biden's rib cage while he's still alive and breathing. He takes what's his fucking name? Turkey Gobbler, fucking old man Republican loser.
Turtle Man.
Yeah, what's his fucking
Mitch
name?
McConnell, the
Mitch
human
McConnell,
turtle.
He turns his head 360 degrees, and he wears his fucking Turkey Gobbler chin as a fucking hat, and so on and so forth, until they're all dead.
Oh my God.
And until there's only one, except for like a select few. Like, no, here's the punchline. Okay, he gets to Elizabeth Warren.
Oh Lord.
And she passes the she passes the fucking.
she's like, no, I'm one of you. And he's like, and he sniffs her hair. Yeah, all right. You're good. yeah, all right, you're good.
The one person in Congress who is clearly not Native American ends up. He's like, actually, your ancestors came from Germany in 1920 or something like that.
You check out.
Yeah, you check. And then one of them had sex with one of the, I don't know. Actually.
Sacagawea. Wait a minute. She sold us out. Now you die.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren. She's the last one remaining. They even took out poor Bernie Sanders.
Oh, Bernie.
He's like, this is anti-Semitic. And he's like, you all are what? You're all pilgrims to me. That's the line.
You're all pilgrims to me.
Yeah. You trying to play the card to get out of this one, Bernie?
Right. Doesn't matter.
You're all culpable.
Jesus.
You're all culpable.
Oh man.
Elizabeth Warren.
Pilgrim killer.
Pilgrim killer.
Elizabeth Warren is good. She's like, yeah, I'm a native. You might say I'm going off the reservation. It's like, Jesus. Oh, man.
Well, and like half of the country is gonna have, they're gonna be stuck with their, they're like, well, on one hand, that was a violent insurrection. They just killed the Democratic Party, along with the Republican Party, but he is just taking back what's rightfully his. So.
I don't think the people be behind it.
No, of course not.
But
in real life, as soon as people lose access to their McDonald's, it's over. It's
my Happy Meal.
That's why I'm almost 100% sure we won't have a civil war. Because there's rumblings.
People wouldn't be able to sacrifice anything.
No, they don't want to give up anything for that. It's like they'd do it for like one day, and then they'd be like, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, like those people that were protesting on Wall Street a couple years back. Remember those?
Yeah.
As soon as it got to be winter, they were like,
it's cold.
Yeah, okay, wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the most important thing of our generation. Okay, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
We're done here.
What was that called? I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, though.
So meaningless that nobody remembers.
It's right. Yeah, you can just wait people out, it turns out. That's pretty much the strategy of the wealthy, is to hunker down and wait. It's just a war of attrition.
We're willing to do anything, but are you? And then you're just like,
no. I have my own McDonald's.
Yeah. What?
I have my own fully staffed McDonald's in my McMansion.
McMansion? Is that a secret menu item?
I have a shed full of double cheeseburgers.
I love double.
You can't have any. They're all for me and my family.
Kill him! Kill him with the shiv!
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
right.
when they take his side. That's when Pilgrim Killer is they're fully behind the insurrection.
He rejoins the masses.
Yeah.
Pilgrim
Maybe Pilgrim Killer gets his hand on the nuclear football. And
but he wouldn't use it.
You're right. Why would he wouldn't destroy his own land?
Yeah, you know how many tears he would shed if you shot a nuke into America? America?
How about this? Instead of killing all of Congress, he makes them walk. What is that? The Trail of Tears.
Oh.
So they have to walk from like
Barefoot
from like Mississippi to Oregon or something.
Yeah. keep going, pussy. What are you, tired? Suck it up, homo. And they're like, why are you doing this?
90% of them are dead after one day of walking.
Yeah, they just give up.
Yeah.
Mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
You're weak, pilgrim.
But still, not Nancy Pelosi. She's done.
Elizabeth Warren. She's the prize.
Yeah, she's the one.
Oh my God. She's like, I have it right here from 23andMe.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
We're a match.
I wonder, so under the Pilgrim Killer regime,
I'm in.
What would his policy on cryptocurrencies be?
Fully endorsed. I feel like immediately would crush the dollar.
Yeah.
And
that's a good move.
You would barter in pelts and beads and other shiny things.
NFTs of pelts and beads.
Oh, yeah. Because he doesn't want to kill the animals that are already decimated.
Well, and there's too many to support this huge,
No.
There's only so many pelts to go
There's
around.
not going to be that many people when he's done.
That's true.
A lot of pilgrims to kill.
But still, a good NFT infrastructure to back your economy might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So you hand people cards with different quality pelts on them.
Yeah.
And like, this is an ultra rare
Ooh.
skunk pelt.
Oh, man.
But it's just a picture of one.
Yeah, but that's even better. Takes up no space, no chance of stinking.
Easier to trade,
Yeah, I could keep 100 of them in my pocket.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah.
Pilgrim Killer gets it.
Pilgrim Killer gets it.
He was orange pilled long ago. He believes in Bitcoin. He's like, it's a non-inflationary token.
He's like,
There's only 21 million in circulation ever.
I took the mind of my turkey ancestor bird and saw the coin of bit.
because it's always got to be like a weird
I saw the coin.
broken English, but he's born here.
Yeah.
He grew up watching Sesame Street, but for some reason, he's also been trained to kill with Christopher Columbus's
rib bone, which has been it's like an artifact that like
sharp as a scalpel.
That and many of his people had to die to save it, right? And there's like Indiana Jones style,
like
German people looking for it.
The knights that were fighting Indiana Jones. Remember, they were like in the Lost Ark.
Yeah,
there were those like Turkish marauders.
Yeah,
they were like ninjas.
Yeah.
He comes from a sect of those types, but they're native, and he's the last one.
Yes.
And they've all been wiped out because there's people hunting for its enchanted powers.
Right. And he was like a baby in a basket.
Yeah.
With Christopher Columbus's little bone.
Taped it to him and shoved him out into
the
river.
Willow. Then the movie becomes Willow.
Willow.
Yes.
With
where they find him
the little midget.
Yeah.
The midge.
Was the midge in the basket, or is Willow the midge?
No. Willow finds a baby.
Yeah, okay.
And then the midgies,
Yeah.
the magi, they find the baby and they're
Ancient
like,
magi.
"It is the chosen one. We must bring it to the castle." Just a shout out to Willow. It's one of my favorite movies ever. And they made a series. And the original Willow midge is in it. Val Kilmer's not in it because he's got that
crippled.
He's got a goiter this big. It's just pulsating.
Yeah.
It actually has its own face.
It's like a little baby Val Kilmer.
Yeah. No, he does a podcast with himself, and it's just him and the goiter
Going.
Yeah, it's like Pilgrim Killer.
I had a really great time on the set of Top Gun. It was really nice to meet everybody again.
Me and Tom Cruise, we like to oil each other's backs.
That's one thing I miss most about the old days, was being able to put oil on people's skin. But now nobody will touch me.
Oh my God!
Who am I supposed to play volleyball with now?
Oh man,
I still have the nippled Batman costume.
That's why he got the goiter.
Yeah.
That Batman he played was the worst Batman in history. He was cursed.
Gave him cancer.
Yeah, it was so bad. Yeah. But yes.
Speaking of movies that give you cancer, and Steven Seagal, who made a brief appearance in that film that we just described.
What a good movie.
What a good movie. That was like a series of movies. That was at least 1 and 2. Thanksgiving 1 and Thanksgiving 2. The killing, the peckening.
Colony cleanse.
Thanksgiving.
He works his way down. The second one, he works his way down the East Coast and just wiping out the 13 colonies.
I'm going to start with your oldest colonies.
New England? I
Yeah.
don't think so. Old England. That's where I'm going to send you back to. We don't have a boat. Get walking. They're just like,
Makes them walk back to where you came from. So anyway,
Yes. Sorry.
Steven Seagal,
Yeah.
real shitty movie.
Seagull?
Steven Seagal. That's his fucking spirit animal, right?
Eating ham sandwiches on the beach.
Yeah, just getting fat.
He's got a
Fucking eating.
trench coat.
Yeah, just turning
Holding
into.
this-
He's a human ham sandwich. That's what he is.
He's like Samson. He gets all his strength from that little niblet of hair on top of his head.
I can't tell if he's got 8 chins or if some of those chins are literally chipped ham from his fucking the Dagwood he had that
Jowls.
morning. Yeah. So it's the worst name I've ever.
This is a
heard.
real movie now.
This is a real movie.
Okay,
This is a
all right.
real movie.
I mean, the other movie's a real movie, too, in my mind.
Yes. Yeah. General Commander is the name of this film.
Wait, like
I
he's-
watched it just last night
I wish I saw it.
at my friend's house.
It's like he's generally in charge, or he's the.
That's what I pointed out. I was like, they're trying to make it sound like Master Chief, like they're trying to do
Yeah.
some weird like.
Oh, was he 8 feet tall and wearing a spacesuit?
No,
Huh?
no, he was fat and old and gross.
Did he talk in whispers?
And he whispered.
So, did he have a black scent?
No.
Oh, thank
no,
God.
I think somebody maybe told him to quit that.
Hey, you can't.
At some
you
point.
can't do that.
Hey,
Yo, dog, what's up?
dog, what up, my G?
Shit.
Yeah, shit. But anyway, General Commander, and I pointed out, I was like, if they had just flipped it, Commander General, would have all I mean, it still sucks, but it's better than General Commander,
Yes.
which just sounds like you're the fucking
Wait a
the
minute.
commander of General So's chicken.
I just realized something.
Oh,
Steven Seagal he was in a movie called not Fire Down Below. There's one. He's like a oil.
Baron.
Tycoon. He's fighting some injustice with the natives, and he's a native, and he's got the coat with the tassels.
Oh my God.
You know the one?
Yes, Fringe. Yeah,
Fringe City.
yeah.
I'll figure it out. We'll have to watch it because
We gotta watch them all.
It's. I don't think we have enough life in us to watch them all.
I'm gonna
How
watch-
did he make so many?
I'm gonna watch every Steven Seagal movie
He is my
before
hero.
I'm dead. And
I
I'm gonna
try.
make fun of them all.
They're on bounce constantly, but my wife just changes the channel every time.
So
Yeah, but he could be our guy.
in
I would-
Thanksgiving.
I would pay.
So we don't even get a real Native American. We get.
What do you mean? He is a real Native American.
Oh my God! I love this. I love it.
Yeah, you just
So-
spray some bronzer on his ass, and
A
you got
fake
this-
Native American is the one taking back the nation on behalf of the
he doesn't
natives.
know he's fake.
That is so, and that's why Elizabeth Warren passes the test. Oh, shit! Oh, damn! My mind is blown. This is some galaxy brain fucking shit
Whoa.
here. Wow, that reveal is gonna be huge.
Yeah.
huge. Oh, and the controversy it'll stir up. Oh, I'm just, yummy, yummy.
So many people
Oh,
upset.
Yeah. Twitter's gonna be so pissed.
Nah,
that
it
we-
doesn't even work anymore.
We use Steven Seagal as our Native American protagonist. Oh man,
Yep.
I'm gonna laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, so
Man,
anyway,
who knew it could be this easy? Now all we got to do is get a casting couch.
I mean, if this movie,
That's what. What's his face? No, fuck. The guy with the walker with the tennis balls. You know, he was the biggest Weinstein.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure ever since he went to prison, they stopped making movies. He must have been making a lot of movies because
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but there are no movies. They got Black Panther 2,
Yeah.
and I think Top Gun's still in the theater,
Still.
and that's been a year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are no movies.
I guess maybe the bureaucratic red tape that was left in his wake when they stopped letting people just.
Oh, every actor, like, did you get fucked to do these scenes?
Yeah.
I haven't been able to sit in weeks.
Yeah.
How else do you get these jobs?
Yeah. What the hell? What do you know somebody? I don't.
Yeah.
You know?
You want to make a movie about a Native American? They're like, do I have to get raped?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, on camera,
What do
too.
you think this
It's going
is?
to be part of the prison scene.
You think this is Bollywood?
RRR. Stupid RRR.
You think you could just rise to the top with your talent? No. What are you, stupid?
Yeah, well, you are stupid. You have no talent. Now, get down there and service me.
This is a critical part of making Thanksgiving. We did the casting
Yeah,
couch.
me too. Yeah, me three,
Yeah,
buddy. Get your friend over here.
If I never heard that joke before.
What?
Me three. That's fucking hilarious.
No.
Oh, man. That would be a good name for a movie, too.
Oh.
Me three.
Ooh. Where a woman. Mm-hmm. It's what is the name of that movie? Fuck. Oh, there's an old movie. This I Spit on Your Grave. You ever seen that?
No.
It's an old movie where this lady, she actually was the Clint Eastwood's wife back in the day. She's like a cute blonde lady.
Uh-huh.
But she's also an actress. She's at the amusement park, and the townies / carnies rape her, like a gang of them. Okay, so like the Ferris wheel's going around. They're like, "Yeah, you like this, don't you, toots?" And she's like, "No, I don't like it." You know, because it's terrible. It's terrible. It's very graphic, and it's like from the 70s.
Oh,
so it's like
it's experimental.
Yeah,
Pushing the envelope.
it was like for the 70s. It was the envelope was torn in half. You know, so but the whole movie is just her tracking these guys down and murdering them. Because she tried to get help, and then nobody wants to help.
Yeah.
So she's just like, well, fuck it, I'm going to shoot each one of these guys in their dick.
Yeah.
And she does. She tracks them all down, murders them. It could be something like that, though.
Me
a
three.
revenge,
Yeah.
sexploitation revenge type thing.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, sexploitation. It's like blaxploitation, but less racist.
But I like the idea of a feminist sexploitation because they're antithetical, but you can smash them together.
Oh.
Juxtaposition.
Whoa.
You know?
pretty
and you're
intense.
creating something brand new. You're creating something that's never been seen before. So, you have gratuitous rape.
Oh, the worst.
And that almost makes it look hot. That's how, you know what I mean?
You want it to be like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. And,
People are watching going, I hope this lady murders some people.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when the people get murdered, each one in the most gruesome way you can imagine,
Yeah.
the viewer goes, fuck yeah, cut his balls off and make a hat out of him.
Well, it has to be genital mutilation.
No, each one
Every
in a new
single
way.
one has to be, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
yes.
the police are on the case. They're like, I mean, they're all got their Johnsons removed, but each one in a strangely specific way.
This one, they left the balls. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's the most disturbing thing
This
I've
guy's
seen.
all balls.
This is just balls. I almost reached for an officer's gun and ended my own life.
I can't unsee this. Larry the Balls. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep.
Be a good one.
Me three. Yeah.
Me three.
Love it. That's so good. Me three.
I've been me three'd.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you look like a up and comer.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, she also has to be a lesbian, I think, and there has to be again gratuitous lesbian sex.
If she wasn't,
scene.
she will be after that.
Right. And at the very end, she kills after she's taken care of all the guys that raped her, all the carnies. She kills J.K. Rowling. The real enemy of feminism.
Isn't that the Harry Potter lady? Oh my god!
Yeah, she's people are shitting down her throat all the time because she's what is known as a TERF, a trans exclusionary radical feminist. Have you ever heard such a thing?
No, I've never heard of such a stupid idea. But go on, inform me.
Yes, it's
so because she doesn't believe that women are men and men are women, she's bad.
Correct. That is the.
Am I a TERF? Am I just a turd? Well, I don't.
Probably.
I mean, women aren't men and men aren't women. That's not how it works. You could sew all the vaginas you want onto a guy. They're never going to be able to have a kid.
All the things we've said on this podcast,
this is the most controversial thing.
This is the reason I wear the mask. This conversation right here.
It doesn't even make sense, though.
I understand. I'm with you, but I gotta do this. I gotta fucking do this when this topic comes out. Well, we can talk about sexploitation. Steven Seagal
we just talked
being
about
a Native American.
A Native American overthrowing the U.S. government.
Yes.
After watching a rape of a school shooter. Okay.
Wait, is Kyle Rittenhouse a school shooter?
I think so.
No. He just shot some dudes at a protest.
Oh, he's the medic.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I got it.
Yeah.
The mental picture of him getting raped is very enjoyable. He's a doughy turd.
Yeah, he looks like somebody who would get raped in prison.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
He's like, I'm a commando.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going commando. And they're like, what? You know.
Yeah. But anyway, what were we saying? Yes, the movie was about a Native American taking back the West, basically taking back the Western world. One bloody shiv at a time,
Viking style.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not. But you can, if you say boys aren't girls, that's
that's wrong.
Yeah, that's the only wrong thing you've said the whole time we've had this whole puck. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wrong. In quotes.
I mean, I said that Andy milks horses
with his mouth.
With his mouth.
Yeah.
Not like
Fine.
milk.
I get to keep. I'd get to keep my job if you said that.
I'm talking about semen.
Yeah. Everybody knows.
Gobbles it.
They're fine.
Loves it.
They love it. That's acceptable.
Okay.
But if you're like, wait a minute, X chromosome, Y chromosome,
it's all the same chromosome.
It's in the DNA. I don't understand.
No, the DNA's wrong.
You're done. You're fucking done.
Well, that's fine.
Well, you end up, but really, you're not done. You just end up being like Joe Rogan, where just droves of people just out of nowhere hate you because you, I don't know. They think you're alt-right because you say one thing about... Yeah.
I give two shits about those people. You know. To be honest, I could give two shits about all people.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you got hurt feelings, go fuck yourself.
So anyway, Me Three. That's why J.K. Rowling's got to go. Because she's the real enemy of feminism.
Ma'am.
It's ma'am. That's a hero.
Oh, man.
That's a hero right there.
Wow.
The it's man. Freudian slip. It's man? It's
it man?
It man? It man!
It just grabs that guy's arm, stomps his head. It man! Just dead. Jesus, buddy. It's not buddy, it's man!
Get it right!
Jesus. I'm sorry. Why are you so angry?
That's true American hero, and that's who we're really fighting for. That's why J.K. Rowling has got to go, and all of her stupid little Harry Potter war. Her Harry Potter war chest has to be dispersed.
They're going to burn and ban all those books.
Reparations have to be made to the trans community
for what?
Via the.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Yeah. No. I'm just. Yeah, I'm sure they want it, but I don't understand.
Nobody does.
Why anybody?
It's not about
anything.
Understanding anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just about
agreeing with other people for their view is right and yours is wrong.
Yes.
Because two people can't have differing views.
Not on this thing. Nope.
No,
sirree. Not that anybody's gonna do anything about it. Nothing real. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
I mean,
that guy tried to shank Chappelle.
I know, what a loser.
But he was really bad.
It was terrible.
If somebody tries to shank me, they better get me because I'm gonna fuck them up.
Well, that's what all Dave Chappelle's like.
I've been waiting my whole life.
His crew
to defend myself to the death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jam my shoe down your throat.
John Wick style.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what it would look like. The trans insurrection, the LGBTQ civil war. That there was an article. Yes, there was I can't go.
Is there?
Forget it. Forget it.
Is there?
I'm not going here.
Okay,
it's too
all right.
soon.
All right.
It's too soon. I got to draw the line.
Okay, all
At
right.
least here.
All right, we can throw it in reverse, back it up to the Native American warlord that is known as Pilgrim
All
Killer.
I was going to say was that it would be not a good, like they wouldn't, there'd be too much dancing and too much good times. That's not.
From what I've seen,
you don't win wars that way.
From what I've seen, there's no good times. Everybody's angry
That's true.
and full of rage, and I don't get it.
Yeah. It's just
I'm angry and full of rage.
one
but
half of the equation owns weapons, and the other half of the equation doesn't. So that's kind of a weird.
owns curling irons.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird way to wage a civil war. It's like I'm gonna use a rock, and a sock. Like,
That would hurt. Sock rock? Soft rock?
yeah, I'm gonna use soft rock. The power of soft rock.
Barry Manilow?
I mean, what is Antifa? What do they have? They have Molotov cocktails, their own fists,
Antifa?
their own
Did
two
you-
fists.
Now, I thought this was a conspiracy. We haven't hit any conspiracies today.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You think they'll know? They'll figure out who I am based on
see
my
that chin?
Yeah. Was that Steven Seagal's neck?
It's like the stairway to heaven. It
Get back up in there.
slides across
How embarrassing.
the floor.
My career.
The last election, all right? I work with a bunch of guys that are like semi-retarded / full retarded.
Yeah.
So any conspiracy they hear on Facebook, whatever, they're
Yeah.
like, this is a fact.
Did you hear? Yeah.
Did you know? So my coworker says, did you know that if you type in Antifa.com, it goes to Joe Biden's campaign? And I said, that's not true. That sounds like complete hogwash. It's true. I typed it in just to see, and it did.
Why? Why would they do that? What?
Because they're trying to get money.
Antifa.com?
I swear to God.
Who's responsible? The Joe Biden campaign would have had to have bought that URL.
So if you're trying to join Antifa, you're going to fund Joe. I swear to God.
Meanwhile, Joe Biden wants nothing to do.
No, he wants everything to do with your money.
That's
because
true.
money equals humans. They passed that law.
Money is people.
Money is people. No, it's speech.
Corporations are people.
No.
Money is speech.
Money is speech.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So poor people have no voice. Rich people have super voice.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like a megaphone blasting inside your skull.
Yeah.
That's why I wear foil inside my hats. But that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, Antifa is mostly people that paint their nails and
Yes.
have purple hair
Yes.
and like to yell because they're angry.
Correct.
But I guess they're not fascists.
Right.
I don't,
That's
because
it.
they're the anti-fascist. That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Antichrist, but
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of Jesus, it's
They still want to control everything you do,
Fascist.
say, and think,
yes.
but they're not.
It's just the wrong fascist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like with everything, like me, I don't care what anybody does.
Right.
I'll take a step in the tranny direction one more time.
Yep. Go ahead.
I don't care what they do.
That's uncontroversial. Yeah. That's
I really don't.
Yeah. Go on.
Doesn't mean that I have to embrace it.
I think they're disgusting. I think they're absolutely.
Jeez, wow. Oh man. I mean, but what people
no.
what people do in their own, like Andy,
Yeah.
sucking off horses for his own personal gain.
More power to them.
Yeah, whatever. As long as I don't have to watch it, I could care less.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares?
That said, gays shouldn't be alive.
Oh man. Oh. Wow. Oh. Wow. That is one maniacal laugh.
Hang on. That's gay in reverse.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, folks.
Yeah, it was
I'm
a
just
joke.
fucking joking.
Yeah, get a sense of
It's
humor.
called if you fucking.
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
Quit spending all your money on amyl nitrate.
Yeah.
And spend some money on a sense of humor. Loser. So anyway, yeah, if you can't laugh about stuff, then you just suck.
That's correct. Suck horse cock.
Wiener, yeah.
Yeah. Can we have a mascot for this show? And can I show you who I want the mascot to be?
Mr. Poopy Pants?
You'll see.
Oh. Is this somebody that we can afford?
I think so.
Yes. Just realized I'm wearing skinny pants and my legs showing like up to my knee almost. What's going on here?
You're in style. That's a fashion.
Oh, I am something.
The capri.
I'm a real trendsetter, trend follower.
Ready for this shit?
Yes. Is that a midge?
Is it?
That's got moves. Oh, that's got to be a midge. Look at that face. Is that an Indian? Oh, man. Oh, man. I like this guy.
I know,
If
right?
he's a kid, we can't hire him because he's an adult now.
Look at these moves. What kid could do that?
I like this song, too. It's like
not
popping
done.
bubbles.
Yeah.
That's actually my go-to dance move
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. He does it better, though.
He does it better.
Oh, wait. Then he starts slapping the shit out of this guy randomly.
What? Have you been watching Bollywood? What the fuck? He climbed up his tie? Is his voice like a little munchkin voice?
It is.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if it's pitched up or if that's really what he sounds like.
I'm sure that's what it sounds like.
So, yeah, I think that I'm picturing like someday when we have money,
We can
being
hire a
made from
midge
this
and
show.
make him Native American midge. And we'll just
I've
make
never
him-
seen such a thing. Does such a thing exist?
No, I don't think so. They're superior people. That's why all the pilgrims try to kill them all.
You ever notice that? Have you ever seen anybody with Down syndrome who wasn't white? Me neither.
I'm sure they're out there. Just other countries, they just kill them. Here they, yeah.
They're like,
It's like the mutant in 300.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
They're like, nah. Nope. Yeah.
Wow. That's just the kind of autistic ending I was hoping for.
Well, the truth hurts, folks.